What is up? Ren here from Nerdz Life. I'm here to talk about the DLCs Bardock and Broly for the game Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now to start off with Bardock, because I'm all about Team Bardock, don't get me wrong, I love Broly, but I like Bardock better. Anyway, I personally like both of these characters in this game. They are both very unique. Bardock, I'm not gonna lie, he seems a little bit like Goku a little bit, but I don't know how to explain this. Like, it seems like there's definitely a family trait between Gohan, Goku, and Bardock when it comes to their fighting styles, but they're also very unique from each other. I came into online battles with little to no training, but because I knew the system of how Dragon Ball FighterZ works, I was able to do quite a good amount of combos with Bardock. He has 3 different supers. His first one, which I personally just say everything, because you know, that's obviously his move that he uses against Frieza towards his supernova, but that's besides the point. His second super is pretty much that he'll charge his fish and kind of just punch the shit out of you and cause you to fly across the field. His last ultimate, personally my favorite, sort of like Goku's, he will turn Super Saiyan, dash across the field, hit you, teleport a couple times, and hit you around the screen, and finish you off with a full power energy wave, which I believe that's the technique. And random funny fact, Bardock's ultimate is stronger than Goku's ultimate just by 40 damage points. It's barely anything, I just thought it was a funny fact. Oh boy, now let's talk about Broly. That man is a freaking beast in this game. Every time I use Broly in online matches, it seems like I would always win. Every time. Like, I could not lose when Broly was in the game. He has a super long range with his combos. I don't know if he's broken or not. Personally, I don't think he's broken. If you know his movesets, obviously if it's your first time fighting him or seeing him, you're going to get thrown off a little bit because he has a couple grabs in his combos which will leave you wide open if you play him right. But I definitely like his fighting style in this game. It seems like they definitely got it off the movies Broly's introduced in, which I think there's 3 or 4 of them. I didn't see the bio one. That kind of seems stupid to me, in my opinion. Anyway, Bardock has 2 ultimates, but if you want to be technical, he kind of has 4. Let me explain. His first ultimate is pretty much he'll create this green ball and just chuck it at you. But if you activate the move up close and personal, he'll kind of do, I don't know how to explain this, he'll kind of do this with Rasengan looking thing, where he'll kind of hit you and do an additional hit, and then it'll do a special small cutscene and he'll just throw the green ball afterwards. Now his main ultimate is when he makes that small green ball and throws it and it becomes the size of a giant ass spare bomb. He has that as his normal main ultimate when you press down back R1 or RB if you Xbox user. Anyway, but if you do down back R2, he'll throw the small green ball instead, and it'll kind of be a time-paced bomb kind of thing, if you know what I'm saying. Pretty much, he'll throw the small ball instead of it becoming all big and giant at the way beginning of the technique. It'll kind of sit there for a second, flying across the field. In fact, the opponent gets hit by it. That's when it'll start to expand. So I personally don't know how to put a combo into it, but it's definitely a unique thing to have in this game. Well, if I just give my opinion on these 2 characters, personally, if I would rate these DLCs, they're just characters, so it'd be nice if Dragon Ball FighterZ had like an arcade mode, and like how Street Fighter's doing sort of, and have each character have their own ending. Like, it could be something stupid or funny, as long as there's something to progress through and look forward to when a character comes out besides using him. That's just my opinion, but personally, if I would rate these DLCs, not counting the announcer or the stickers or anything with the girls and stuff, I would rate this 8 out of 10 DLC, so it's good. If it had like a story to it or something behind it besides just the character alone, I'd personally probably give it a 10 out of 10, maybe a 9 out of 10. I don't really rate a lot of things, but I want to start doing this more often. Let me know in the comments what you think of these two characters and what do you want to see next. Alright?
I'm Bardock. Seems like you mistaken me for Kakarot.